What's happening, my friends? It's the Duke here, and welcome to Heavy on Cleveland. In this episode, ZM and I head over to the Foundry. We're there for the JOTUNN Summoner EP release party. It was a frigid night in Cleveland, Ohio, with temperatures around -3 at showtime. But that did not stop the fans from coming out. It was a near sellout crowd, and it was hot and heavy all night. With high energy sets from all the bands, we had an amazing time helping them celebrate their release. We enjoyed talking to them and asking all the questions that you want to know. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's check this out.
I am ZM Delgado. This is Jimmy the Duke Fedor. This is Heavy on Cleveland. And this week we have the JOTUNN.
Hey.
What's happening, my friends?
Gentlemen, let's start off. Let's go down the bench. Give me your names and your instruments or positions in the band, please.
I'm Paul. I'm the vocalist.
I'm Leo. I play guitar.
Sean, guitar.
Adam, drums.
I'm London. I'm the bassist and heartthrob.
All right,
me?
sweet. How did you guys first come together as a band?
Oh man, you want me to? Basically, this dude caught COVID real bad. He started demoing a bunch of shit because he thought he was gonna die. He sent it to me a couple months later. I heard it and I was like, we have to do something with this. You can't just shelve it. And we went from there.
Hell yeah. That's cool. What made you select a mythical Scandinavian frost giant as your band moniker?
I really liked the movie The Ritual.
That's a good movie,
That's
dude.
a great
It
movie.
is.
And I saw it and I was like, that's gonna be our band name.
Very cool. If you could, skipping the subgenres, describe your band in your own sound, in your own words.
Why don't you take that?
I think one of them could be death metal, right? Like death metal because it's got that guttural, vocals over here, the double bass,
Got the melodic edge, got the groove metal kind of element going on, and just kind of combining that with kind of like that death metal edge to kind of like not make a new sound, but kind of make something new to us.
Cool.
And, something that we weren't used to playing for sure.
As we were loading in here, I think I said to Paul that we play death metal for babies. For babies' first death metal. That's
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly, like that edge of death metal. And I think like my favorite parts of death metal are what we're playing, but it's also got like a sort of the listenability and like it gets stuck in your head the way that like a groove metal or something that a little bit more tame would. So I think it's a really good mix, and that's what gets me so excited to play this stuff.
I just had a baby and he loves it.
Congratulations, man. Hell yeah. Who would you cite as your major influences?
My biggest influence by far is In Flames. There's no bigger one.
Yeah, I think for me, like definitely for drumming, In Flames, Shadows Fall, Lamb of God, a lot of that kind of, new wave of American metal is kind of what got me kind of going on that metal path, 20 years ago, and still kind of stick with that and just try to kind of like just execute the fundamentals well, because those take it pretty far. So yeah, just throw the flair in there, but kind of rely on kind of like those standards that really just drive the song.
Nice. Anybody else?
Killswitch Engage is like a big influence for me. Hence like I play a comparison guitar just like Adam and Joel do and stuff, but like listening to like their type of writing, their playing and stuff, like got me into playing heavy metal and like adding like that melodic edge to, the music. So when I'm writing, I like kind of think like, yeah, what would they do? Like in a sense, like during like these parts, but yeah, that and then mixed with like some like the heavier bands and stuff like Lorna Shore, like the symphonic stuff, Dimmu Borgir is like super sick.
Very
Stuff
cool.
I love bleeding through too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we can't not mention At the Gates.
Oh,
For sure. Definitely
yeah.
can't mention At
Yeah.
the Gates
Oh,
in that
whoops.
conversation.
Yes. R.I.P. Tomas.
Yeah. What about you, Leah?
Yeah, In Flames, Lamb of God. I grew up listening to all that kind of stuff.
Hell yeah.
Shocked you didn't say Opeth.
Right, well, Opeth and Behemoth, those are the big, but
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot of that in our music.
No, there's
Other than
not.
production quality,
Yep.
that's what I kind of value over anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. As far as your songwriting goes, who's primarily driving the music and who's writing your lyrics?
Well, that's our songwriter right there.
Yeah, so I probably just sit in my office and just turn up a bunch of riffs and stuff like that, and then I'll send it to the guys and just say, hey, what do you think? How are we gonna embellish onto this and stuff? And then it just turns into the beautiful stuff that the heartthrob loves and the baby loves and stuff like that.
I also
You know?
love that our last couple songs, Adam kind of took the reins on a couple things, and the songs kind of evolved from there, which is really cool.
Yeah, so Bloodflower and the new song Departure, I got to write, and everything before that was me kind of learning the pre-existing material, I guess. So it was time that I could actually kind of put my touch on some of these songs.
Nice. So, as far as lyrics go, what are your favorite topics to address?
Oh man, religion's a big one. Horror movies is another one. I love horror movies. I love, honestly, I like getting a little political, little religious, little. I would say those are the main three: just horror, religion, and politics.
Nice. Good subject matter right there.
All are horrifying.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
So, what are your favorite songs to perform live?
Right now, I would have to say that it's our new one, The Departure.
Yeah.
Great track, by the way.
And Bloodflower, I love more.
Sunflower's great. I still love doing Infinite Stalker. That's
my jam.
Yeah,
Love that
that's
song.
probably my favorite.
I think Leechling's always gonna have a
Ooh.
sweet spot in my heart because it's just such a headbanger. It's I can't play that and not jam out to it.
Nice.
Ulceration for me, just because it's got that syncopated groove at the beginning and stuff, and it's just such a wrist killer. To play it, I love it.
Cool. Let's see here. So, Summoner first dropped at the end of 2024, but you've added the song to it. Now you're doing a release party here at the beginning of 2026. Explain.
Yeah. I could definitely talk about that. So when we released Summoner, we kind of went through a big change. We lost Cole, who was kind of our tech guy. He did a lot of the engineering. He did a lot of the setting up for our stage sound, and we had other stuff kind of prepared with Cole for another release, and we just never got around to releasing Summoner. So ultimately we had these two new songs, and we had our Suicide Nation song that we wrote because we love, or that we covered, not wrote, that we covered because we love At the Gates. And I figured, let's just get it all together and kind of close this chapter with one big release.
Cool. That answers that question. So this is a hard one. Most bands give me a dirty look when I ask them this, but you have to answer it. Who are your favorite Cleveland bands to play with?
Ooh.
Years of Fire. Hell yeah. It's funny because Paul and I grew up just going to Peabody's down under and just watching them in the grog shop and stuff like that. And then just coincidentally, we meet the son of the guy who started, Years of Fire, and
now
he
the
played in Camaro,
bassist of
now
Years
he's the
of Fire.
bassist.
Oh, really?
As well. But just watching them and then even getting to play with them is such an honor. They're fantastic.
For me, sorry.
Go ahead.
Ichabod Crane, Atomic Witch, Terra Vista, The Fallen. Who else, man? We have such a pillars, man. So many good bands in Cleveland.
Well, that's a good list that you just laid out there.
But
I think more than like these infamous historical bands listing stuff that inspires me. I think I have like so much passion for Cleveland music. As the son of the dude from Years of Fire, you know, I grew up just watching my dad play Peabodys and stuff. I mean, you watch an old Years of Fire set, and I'm like 5 years old sitting on the side stage, and I think it's impossible to grow up around there and not be, you know, in your 20s now so invested in what's going on. So I mean, I think part of what I love so much about playing shows like this, where you get to like throw together like such a fun bill, is that there's just all these Cleveland bands that I want to show off. So like I am so excited to play with these people. I love Chalked. I love Sterilizing the Deceased. I love all these dudes, and I got a lot of love for Manfish. Those are my dudes. I love Manfish. There's so much going on right now. I just love Cleveland music, you know.
Good answer.
Cleveland rocks.
Yeah,
There's so many killer bands.
Still rocks.
Absolutely.
So many killer bands.
If you could choose any band out there to open for, who would it be?
In Flames.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Unanimous decision.
Nobody's gonna say no to that.
Yeah. It would be a good pairing. I would go to that show. All right, well then how about, I guess it can be the same answer if you want to. If you could collab with any artist, who would it be?
Ooh, actually, I don't think I would choose In Flames. I think collab, I honestly think I would choose Knocked Loose or Worn Ashore. I would love to do something with them. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'd probably still say Killswitch Engage, because like they're like my top band and stuff like that. I think that was like one of the questions and stuff, like who's your favorite musician?
Something with Adam D.
Yeah, like just have him like produce it, or even Devin Townsend. Like that would be so sick, because I always, whenever I'm like working on, I'm always listening to like that Misery Signals album, the Controller one that he did and stuff. And I'm just like, how did he like turn like just like this melodic hardcore into like even something so more like atmospheric, and like, you know, it just makes you bang your head and like, you know, just want to get like into the pit and stuff. You know, he just has that. He's like that like great cook in the kitchen, you know, that can add that extra spice, you know.
Excellent.
What about you guys?
For me, it would be Within the Ruins. Oh. Yeah. I think they're solid as fuck.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm not even sure, to be honest.
What about you?
I think Knocked Loose is a good one. I think Sean is so good at sort of. I mean, not to hype you up too much, but as you were saying, like atmospheric stuff. I think some of the songs that you write have such a big sound to them that I think something like Knocked Loose that is just like heavy, like hitting it on the nail. I think that's what I like about JOTUNN so much, is you're so good at creating this atmosphere and then bringing it to a place where it's just, you know, heavy. You know, I think it's a great mix, and so I think that's a great answer too.
Just kidding.
All right, so for my final question, and you've already kind of addressed this in a roundabout way, but just what does it mean to you to be part of the Cleveland scene?
That's a great question.
Well, you just know you're a part of a great music city, so that's kind of like motivation to kind of up the ante with your own playing. You know what's come before you, you know what's happening right now. You know in the future there's going to be awesome bands too. So just kind of, you know, play in a way that we can kind of, you know, appeal to kind of the old heads of the area, but also, you know, the younger up and coming people as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's everything.
I love that answer. It just goes with like the metal community, you know, like it almost like the precursor to like the question of like, you know, why you pick up guitar, why you like play music and stuff, why you attend a metal show. It's like you have that community there. Like, oh, that dude's not gonna like judge you and stuff like that for wearing like, I don't know, a Cannibal Corpse shirt, an In Flames shirt or whatever. Like you're going out, you're giving your all and stuff like that. And I just feel like when like you walk into like the Cleveland metal scene and stuff like that, everyone's just like so friendly. You know, it like begs that question, like, you know, you walk into like a classroom and stuff and like see everyone, but then like maybe they like say like, hey, you're the metal kid, like with that metal shirt, like what the heck is that? So you think it's judgy, but at the same time just like curious. But then, you know, you go into like the crowd, it's like, no, these are like my buddies, these are my friends. So it's like that's what it means to me, is just community, it's welcome, it's family.
And it's also being conscious of what we have in Cleveland in terms of metal does not really exist many other places in this country. and just being thankful for just being a part of this, and part of it's being in the right place at the right time, but it also kind of drives you to just be a little better and keep that positive reputation going for the city.
Bring honor to the scene.
Yeah, I
Legacy.
I couldn't stand the people at my high school, like 99% of them, and I didn't go to my high school reunion, and it kind of feels like a night like tonight where we have so many like good friends coming from the Cleveland metal scene. Like this is the closest thing I have to a high school reunion, because you make so many good friends with people who just are like-minded and want to make good art and good music, and it's the fucking best, and there's nowhere like the Cleveland music scene, man.
Absolutely.
I
Well
agree
said.
with you.
Well said.
For sure.
All right. Well, that's all I've got for you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Have a great show. We look
Love you,
forward to the
buddy.
set, man. Love you guys.
Thank you so much.
Until next
This is
time.
the Jotun.
Retribution enters
Heavy on Cleveland.
Lesson in reviving the dead. With only your minds left, we love you, Cleveland! Guys, it's been a real fucking fun night. I want to fucking hear it for Chalk, Lower 13, Cadillac Tennessee, Years of Fire. I want to hear it for the Foundry, their amazing staff, their amazing pitches, all of the amazing artists, Cleveland, America, Jade motherfucking Ring. Thank you guys. And I just want to say
like I said, man, it was hot and heavy in there, high energy. It was a good time, man. The Jotun brought it. Hell of a way to cap off a killer show. All right, let's check out these 5 questions and get out of here.
All right, well, first of all, let me congratulate you on an excellent set. Excellent. You guys blew the fucking roof off this place tonight, and you should be very proud of yourselves.
Thank you so much.
All right, with that being said, I have 5 questions for you, in no particular
You
order.
get 4.
Would you rather be super strong or super fast?
Strong.
Fast.
Yeah, there we go, dissenter.
Contrarian.
All right, did we fake the moon landing?
Absolutely.
No.
You guys are crazy.
And the earth is flat.
The whole band has just been arrested. What were you likely charged with?
Public nudity.
Paul tried grabbing the officer's gun.
That's the guy I tried to grab his side piece.
Better
And
$10.
All right, if you were a centaur, would you wipe your ass like a man or just let your feces fall wherever it lies?
fall, baby. Come on. Well, why be a centaur if you can't take a shit and walk?
Get that tattooed on me. Centaur shitting? That'd be sick, dude. Get it like right on my palms.
Everybody you shake hands with.
Centaur shitting and the rest of the band.
High five, bro.
The shit hands.
All right, and finally, if human beings molted like a snake, would you keep your old skins or would you throw them out?
Keep it.
You gotta be worth something.
Yeah, shove them into like a toilet tube and use them as a flashlight.
You're not supposed to tell people how.
He makes them.
I work for a company that makes parts for fleshlights.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We love our band practice.
It's good to know that you're giving back, you know? Just for,
Yep, all
oh,
our
yeah.
products right there. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'll tell you about the Waboo flashlight coming out.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, there you have it, Cleveland. That's 5 questions with the Jotun. Thank you for your time, gentlemen.
Have a good
Rock
one.
on. Hell yeah.
That was 5 questions with the Jotun. Couple of questionable answers there, but hey, what do you expect? That's what you get, man. All right. If you enjoyed what you've seen here, you can follow the Jotun on their social media pages. Stream them anywhere that you stream music. To stay up to date on Heavy on Cleveland, you can give us a like and a follow too. All right. That was it. Thanks for tuning in. Later, fuckers.